What's going on, everybody? It's Paul Motley here, and you are listening to Ultimate Affiliate Marketing. So today, wow, we are at Friday already, and another week has flown by. And it's crazy to think that, in a blink of an eye, you can go from Monday to Friday, and then you get to look back on all the things that you did, all the things that you didn't do, all the things that you should have done. And it's kind of crazy, right? So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about one of the most valuable assets that you have as an affiliate marketer. And it's not the products that you sell, it's not your email list, it's not how many likes you get on your Facebook post, it's your time. And this is incredibly important because if you still have this kind of like side hustle thing going on where, you have a job and maybe you have a family and everything else, you've only got 24 hours in a day. That's it. We don't get to buy more time. There's no amount of money out there that can buy you more time. Simple as that. You can use your time more efficiently, and you can sort of like multitask by outsourcing and all that good stuff, right? But essentially, for your own physical self, you've still only got those 24 hours a day. Now, I'm in this unique position really where I don't like to say I'm full-time because that infers like set hours and all that sort of thing. And I can dip in and out as and when I please. So I'm quite fortunate in that position. But your side hustle, right? And everyone calls it a side hustle. And again, I'm really not keen on that term either, but that's what it is at the end of the day. So you need to think about how you manage your time. And one of the key things that I like to do is I like to write lists. Because I find that mentally I work better with a list. It's not kind of like an instruction. It's almost like, if I'm going to the grocery store, I'll always get my partner to write me a list or send me a text with the items that she wants. Because if I go there on my own, I can get distracted and I can just go and get all sorts of crazy stuff and come home without what she actually asked me to go and get in the first place. And I can be extremely linear with that as well, basically meaning that I will go and get precisely what's on the list. And then sometimes I'll get home and she'll go like, "You didn't get any milk?" And I'll say, "Well, it wasn't on the list." Right? So, that's me, and I have a problem with that, but there we go. So let's think about this time business. So, you've got 24 hours a day. And I'm just going to put myself in the shoes that I was, 12 months ago, still running my own business, still had the family to sort out and, everything else that went along with that as well. So the amount of time that I had to choose when I worked very wisely because, you have to find a balance. And I'm giving you benefit of my experience now. And I had this conversation with someone before. Don't neglect things just for your own business, right? So, if you need that family time, you need that spousal time, sometimes you just need some time to switch off and just do your own thing. I mean, again, I was lucky enough, I went and played golf yesterday. So it was like 4 or 5 hours where I didn't think about anything apart from what I was doing right then. And there was no phone calls, there was no emails to look over, there was nothing. Everything just got switched off for that time. And for me, it was a recharge time because you do need to have that. I probably get between 200 and 300 emails a day. And I'll probably talk to anything between 20 and 25 people a day as well through Facebook Messenger. I'll get comments on my YouTube channel. I'll get again, sort of like priority emails where I need to answer. And it can be extremely time consuming. So I want you to start getting a little bit more choosy on what you spend your time on. Because I'll get more than that. I'll get, some days I'll get 40 or 50 friend requests through Facebook, which is crazy. But I found a way to filter it. And the initial filter was, it's a Chrome extension. I'm not a big fan of it, I have to admit, but it does help me because anyone that sends me a friend request have these little things on there. Great guy, Alan Dean produced it. If you need it, it's called Friends or Foe. Go search it out, get it from Alan. he'll sort you out a good deal on it. But I find it quite useful because then I can kind of qualify people initially, because you'll just get people that, will add you because Facebook suggested you as a friend, right? And that could just be extremely random. So I have a little message that goes out to friend requests. And if you're one of them, then, you've most likely got that friends request already. And I'll try to qualify you before I even speak to you, because I want to know that the people that I spend my time talking to are interested and in the same type of business that I am, because that just makes sense. Because I don't use Facebook for like a personal thing, like, it was originally designed for. I use Facebook for my business. And that's kind of how it is. It is a channel for me to get my message out. Very much like this podcast. I'll get people requesting to come and speak on the podcast. But if they're not in the sort of business that, us as an affiliate marketers are in, then there's a good chance that they're probably not going to get an interview. And that's just how it is, because you guys want to hear about affiliate marketing and how to advance your business in affiliate marketing. Yeah. So ultimately you can earn more money and gain more choices and everything else like that. So if I had some people come on talking about, the environment, right? Oh gosh, now I've said something political. That's right. So, people, it will resonate with some, it won't resonate with others, but you didn't come to listen to this podcast because of your concern about the environment, right? You came to listen to this podcast because you want to grow your affiliate marketing business. Simple as that. And that is what I'm here for. This is my channel to help you as much as I can possibly to get my message out, to give you the insider knowledge, because believe me, a lot of this stuff that I do talk about on the podcast, and this will be like, it's episode 119 or 120, something like that. And I do these every day, and I try and give you guys as much value as possible. And I try and give you the insider knowledge that I've paid tens of thousands of dollars to learn over the years. Seriously, it's kind of like having a shortcut. It's kind of like almost having like a mentor. Just think about this podcast as like your own personal mentorship that you can tap into every day. But again, use that time wisely, right? Because the podcasts generally around 10 minutes. If it's an interview, it'll be 20, 30 minutes, something like that. So just be sure that just take a little bit of time out, whether you're jogging, whether you're at the gym, whether you're walking the kids to school, or you're, in some cases in the shower. All right. Shout out to Angie there. And just have a listen, because you might miss something that is incredibly important that could be the missing piece for when you are trying to grow your business. So anyway, back to the point. Set your goals for next week. Start writing your lists out the night before, every night. If you're taking the weekend off, great. Personally, I do like to do a bit of work over the weekend. It's just because, money never sleeps and all that sort of jazz from Wall Street, whatever. But always have a goal. Always set smaller goals before you achieve the larger goal. And that way you can always see your business going forward. Even if it's just a tiny bit of progress, like getting that email out that you keep putting off, or setting up an ad, or putting out a Facebook post, or recording a YouTube video, or contacting people via Facebook, or being active in a group. No matter what it is, feel like you are taking a purposeful step ahead each time you take an action. That way you're not just ambling along, wasting your time. Because that is the one thing that is a killer in our business, is wasted time. So, as I said before, you have 24 hours a day. Choose how you spend it wisely, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.